Some photos capture beauty, while others capture mystery. But these 30 photos terrified the entire world and left scientists completely baffled. From eerie phenomena to inexplicable events frozen in time, each image raises more questions than answers.
Is that a spaceman?
Are they proof of the unknown, or events even more disturbing? The stories behind these pictures will chill you to the core and leave you scratching your head.
It's probably one of the only photographs that actually shows someone dying that day.
Join us as we dive into the most haunting and unexplainable photos ever taken. Number 30. Cooper family photo. The first image we're about to show you might leave you feeling uneasy. In the 1950s, the Coopers moved into a new home in Texas, marking the occasion with a family photo. When they developed the picture, something unexpected appeared. What looked like a floating body falling through the ceiling. Could this be the ghost of a former tenant? The photo only surfaced online in 2013, sparking debate. While some believe it's a Photoshop creation due to the odd corners, no one has come forward to claim responsibility for this mysterious image. What do you think? Real paranormal activity or just a clever fake? And moving on from this falling figure, let's see a photo of a wandering spirit. Number 29. The Ghost of Hampton Court. In 2003, Hampton Court Palace, known for its ghostly reputation, grabbed attention when CCTV footage showed a figure walking through a corridor. This was the first photographic evidence of paranormal activity in the palace. While some skeptics suggest the apparition might be caused by light reflections or video glitches, the movement and partial form of the figure challenge these explanations. Built by King Henry VIII in 1529, Hampton Court has long been associated with ghost sightings, and this footage adds to its growing legend of supernatural occurrences. Could this be the proof some have been waiting for? Well, let's move on to the next story that takes us to a giant finger that could rewrite history. What's the story behind this? Stick around to find out. Number 28. A giant mummified finger. In 1985, Swiss archaeologist Gregor Sporry made a shocking discovery during a trip to Egypt. While meeting a grave robber, he was handed a mummified finger that was 15 inches long. The finger was so large that if attached to a body, its owner would have to be over 12 feet tall, an impossible size by modern standards. Some immediately dismissed it as a hoax, but the image was published by the reputable European newspaper Bild, leaving many to question its authenticity. Despite the excitement, no other evidence of giants has ever been found in Egypt. While archaeologists remain skeptical, this strange find still fuels the imaginations of those who believe ancient giants once roamed the earth. And the next mystery is a haunting photo that might just make you question what's real. Let's dive right into it. Number 27. Goddard Squadron Ghost, also known as the Ghost of Freddie Jackson. The photo of Freddie Jackson's ghost is considered one of the most compelling ghost photos of all time. In 1919, Jackson, an air mechanic for Sir Victor Goddard's squadron, tragically died when he was accidentally struck by an airplane propeller. 2 days after his death, his squadron gathered for a group photo. When the photo was developed, an unexpected face appeared behind one of the soldiers, Freddie Jackson's face, clearly visible without his cap, which he was known to always wear. The fact that the image was captured in 1919, long before the advent of modern photo manipulation tools, has led many to believe that it's genuine evidence of a spirit's presence in our world. Some argue it's a remarkable instance of the paranormal, while others suggest it could be a case of photographic double exposure. However, the mystery remains unsolved to this day. Moving on, the next image you're about to see was taken in a church. Who would have thought that a simple moment of prayer could lead to something so mysterious? Let's dive into this one. Number 26. White Lady of Worsted Church. During a quiet visit to Norfolk's Worsted Church in 1975, Peter Berthelot took a photo of his wife Diane praying alone on a pew, or so they thought. When the film was developed, it revealed a mysterious white figure seated just behind Diane. Locals identified the spectral presence as the White Lady, a benevolent ghost said to be the spirit of an 1800s healer who comforted the sick. Diane, who was unwell at the time, later credited the encounter with aiding her recovery and reviving her faith. The photograph has been widely regarded as one of the most compelling pieces of ghostly evidence, leaving skeptics and believers alike debating its authenticity. Was it divine intervention or a paranormal phenomenon? Now, let's switch gears for a moment. The next image seems like something straight out of a horror movie, but the real question is, what's lurking in the background of this innocent photo? Let's find out. Number 25. Freddy Krueger in the background. In an old, seemingly innocent photo of children playing, something chilling lurks in the background. At first glance, it looks like Freddy Krueger, the terrifying figure from A Nightmare on Elm Street, standing there with his signature hat and menacing stance. Could it just be an edited image, a prank, or a trick of the light? Some argue it's nothing more than a simple bystander caught at the wrong angle. But what's truly creepy is that experts have closely examined the photo and found no signs of tampering. The figure remains a mystery, leaving us with one unsettling question: who or what is really in that photo? From one mysterious figure to another, our next image was taken at a place as vast and mysterious as the figure itself. Let's dive into the photo from the Grand Canyon that sparked a lot of questions over the years. Number 24. Grand Canyon Grim Reaper. A photograph posted on Reddit in the early 2000s has sparked curiosity and debate for decades. The image, allegedly taken in the 1970s or 1980s, shows a man standing confidently on a Grand Canyon ledge. But here's the twist. In the background, hidden among the foliage, lurks a dark, cloaked figure. It looks unnervingly like the Grim Reaper. The man in the photo, identified as the poster's uncle, swears he and his friends were alone at the time. So, what is this figure? Could it be a trick of the light, a photographic anomaly, or something beyond explanation? While some chalk it up to pareidolia, the photo continues to haunt and intrigue those who see it. What do you think? And by the way, the next mysterious image might just be one of the strangest we'll ever see. Number 23. Tulip Staircase Ghost. In 1966, retired clergyman Reverend Ralph Hardy visited the Queen's House at the National Maritime Museum in Greenwich, England. He took a photograph of the elegant tulip staircase, intending to capture its architectural beauty. To his astonishment, when the photo was developed, it revealed a ghostly figure clutching the staircase railing, appearing to ascend with a sense of urgency or despair. The figure, shrouded in what looks like a long cloak, shocked both Hardy and paranormal enthusiasts. The staircase has long been associated with eerie occurrences, with staff and visitors reporting inexplicable footsteps and apparitions. Photography experts who examined the image confirmed it had not been tampered with, cementing its reputation as one of the most compelling ghost photos in history. From this ghostly figure climbing a staircase, let's move on to another. And here, things get even stranger. Number 22. The Solway FTH Spaceman. In 1964, a seemingly ordinary photo of a young girl in the Solway FTH area of Scotland became a bizarre mystery. When the picture was developed, something strange appeared in the background, a figure that looked strikingly like a spaceman. The figure was dressed in what seemed to be a spacesuit, standing eerily near the girl. Was it a trick of the light? A mistake in the photo? Kodak examined the image and found no signs of tampering. Some believe it was a case of a time traveler or an alien encounter, while others think it's just an optical illusion. But no one can deny how unsettling this mysterious spaceman truly is. Could this be proof that we're not alone? Well, let's move on. The next image we'll explore has ties to one of the most iconic ghosts in American history. Number 21. Ghost of Abraham Lincoln. Mary Todd Lincoln, the wife of President Abraham Lincoln, reportedly encountered her husband's ghost in the years following his assassination. One of the most notable events was when a photograph, believed to feature the apparition of the late president, was captured. This eerie image, taken in 1872, was produced by William Mumler, a well-known spirit photographer. Mumler's method of photographing ghosts involved double exposure techniques, which often resulted in images of faint, translucent figures alongside living subjects. Mary Todd Lincoln herself was said to have seen her husband's ghost in these photographs. The image, widely circulated, became part of the growing popularity of spirit photography during the late 19th century. Although critics, including skeptics of Mumler, accused him of fraud. All right, let's move on to another photo also tied to one of the most infamous events in US history. Number 20. The Babushka Lady. The mysterious Babushka Lady was seen filming during the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in Dallas, Texas, on November 22, 1963. She's become a figure of intrigue because no one knows her true identity, nor what footage she might have captured that day. Despite the police's efforts to track her down, no one ever came forward to claim the film. Some conspiracy theorists believe that the Babushka Lady's footage could hold crucial evidence about the events surrounding the assassination, but it was never released or found. To this day, her identity and the film remain unsolved mysteries, fueling countless theories about the truth behind JFK's assassination. Moving on from this mystery, tied to JFK's assassination, to a strange figure in a cave, what secrets could the next set of photos you are about to see be hiding? Let's find out. Number 19. Creature of the Cave. In the 1990s, a tourist exploring a cave in Ras Al Khaimah, UAE, snapped a photo that still raises questions. The image appears to show a strange creature lurking in the shadows. Was this an undiscovered species, or just a trick of light and darkness? Moments after capturing the photo, the group reportedly heard a boy's scream, echoing deep within the cave. When authorities investigated, they found a body hidden in the cave's recesses. Could the creature in the photo have been connected, or was it simply a shadow, misinterpreted in a moment of fear? Moreover, what can be more unsettling than a strange figure in a cave? Let's dive into the next set of images and find out. Number 18. SS Watertown Faces. In December 1924, a chilling maritime mystery unfolded aboard the SS Watertown. Two crew members, James Courtney and Michael Meehan, tragically died while cleaning a cargo tank and were buried at sea. Shortly after, the ship's crew began witnessing the ghostly visages of the deceased sailors appearing in the water alongside the vessel. The faces were reportedly so vivid and persistent that Captain Keith Tracy attempted to document them. He captured a photograph showing what many believed to be the unmistakable faces of Courtney and Meehan in the waves. Paranormal investigators later examined the image and deemed it authentic. To this day, skeptics argue it's a natural phenomenon, but the photograph remains a haunting piece of maritime story. Now let's move on from these ghostly faces in the waves to mysterious shapes on the moon and see what secrets space might be hiding. Number 17. Geophone Rock Anomaly. During the Apollo 17 mission in December 1972, astronaut Eugene Cernan captured a photograph of what later became known as the Geophone Rock Anomaly. This unusual formation, located in the Taurus-Littrow Valley, features a pyramid-like shape that has intrigued researchers and conspiracy theorists alike. While NASA maintains that the structure is a naturally occurring lunar rock, its striking symmetry has led some to speculate about the possibility of extraterrestrial origins. Could this be evidence of ancient alien activity, or is it merely a geological curiosity? The mystery remains unsolved, fueling debates and imagination about what might truly lie on the moon's surface. And if you think these images of rocks on the moon are mysterious, how about a map that revealed mysteries that spanned both space and time? Number 16. The Peri Race Map. The Peri Race Map, drawn in 1513, has left people scratching their heads for centuries. How does a 500-year-old map show Antarctica's coastline, even though the continent wasn't officially discovered until 1820? And get this, it shows the land without ice. Could ancient civilizations have known things we don't? Or is it just a lucky guess? Even South America is drawn more accurately than other maps of the time, which makes you think, how did they have such detailed knowledge? The origins of this map still baffle experts. Some say it's all speculation or hearsay, but others believe there could be lost, ancient records that explain it. What do you think? Could there be more to this map than we realize? Just as the old Peri Race Map raises questions about ancient knowledge, a photograph taken nearly 400 years later brings a chilling story to life. Let's uncover the story. Number 15. Brown Lady of Rainham Hall. The Brown Lady of Rainham Hall is one of the most famous ghost sightings in England, largely due to a photograph taken in 1936. During a routine photo shoot for Country Life magazine, photographer Captain Hubert C. Provand and his assistant Indra Shearer unknowingly captured a ghostly figure on film. The image shows what appears to be a woman in a brown brocade dress floating down a staircase. The photo became widely circulated after it was published, sparking intense debate about its authenticity. Paranormal researcher Harry Price supported its legitimacy after interviewing the photographer, while skeptics have suggested the ghostly appearance could be a result of double exposure or other photographic errors. The legend of the Brown Lady dates back to 1835, when guests at Rainham Hall reportedly saw the apparition of a woman in a brown dress. Some believe she is the ghost of Lady Dorothy Walpole, who was supposedly locked away by her husband after a scandal. Whether the Brown Lady is a tragic figure of history or simply a camera trick, her image continues to haunt Rainham Hall, drawing both believers and skeptics. Moving on, The next story takes us to the skies with a photo that continues to baffle believers and skeptics alike. Number 14. The Ghost Pilot. In 1987, a curious photograph taken by Ms. Sayer at an airfield in England sparked intrigue and speculation. She captured an image of herself in the cockpit of a plane, only to be shocked upon developing the photo. A man, appearing to be a World War II pilot, was seated beside her. The man was dressed in vintage pilot attire, complete with a jacket and hat. Sayer insisted no one was present during the photo session. Paranormal experts speculated the figure could be the spirit of a deceased pilot who had died in the war, lingering in the cockpit. However, skeptics suggested the figure might have been a museum employee who briefly sat in the seat unnoticed. Despite various theories, the photo remains unexplained. Moving on from this ghostly figure, let's now journey beyond Earth's atmosphere to explore the strange tale of the Black Knight satellite. Number 13. The Black Knight satellite. In 1954, the New York Times reported sightings of two unknown satellites by Dr. Lincoln LaPaz, even though no satellites were known to be in orbit at that time. This raised suspicions that one might be the Black Knight satellite, rumored to be of alien origin. The mystery grew in the 1960s when strange radio signals were picked up, and in 1973, author Duncan Lunan suggested they could be from a 13,000-year-old alien probe. Decades later, a photograph surfaced showing what appeared to be the Black Knight in orbit. However, images from the 1998 STS-88 mission revealed it was likely just a thermal blanket, not an alien artifact. Despite this, the mystery continues to intrigue many. The next set of images leads us to another strange and compelling discovery lurking beneath the surface of the sea. Let's find out what it is. Number 12. The Hook Island Sea Monster. In 1964, photographer Robert Leserek snapped an eerie image off the coast of Queensland at Stonehaven Bay. What appeared in the photo was a large, swirling black mass beneath the water, resembling a gigantic tadpole or, some argue, a sea monster. The photo instantly sparked intrigue in cryptozoology circles, with some people convinced it's proof of creatures lurking beneath the waves. Others claim it's a shoal of fish, while some suggest it could be an elaborate photo manipulation. Leserek, however, never admitted to staging the photo, leaving the mystery wide open. Though many dismiss it as a hoax, the photograph continues to capture imaginations. In fact, only the bravest now venture into the waters of Stonehaven Bay. Could the legend be real? Well, let's dive into another strange photo. A mysterious pyramid-like formation in Antarctica challenges our understanding of ancient civilizations. Number 11. Pyramid in Antarctica. In 2016, a satellite image of Antarctica sparked widespread curiosity when it revealed a pyramid-shaped structure beneath the ice. The photograph, captured by Google Earth, shows what appears to be a large triangular formation, closely resembling the pyramids of Egypt. The sighting fueled theories that ancient civilizations might have existed in Antarctica long before the continent was covered in ice. Some suggest the structure could be a natural formation, but others believe it's evidence of human-made architecture, possibly linked to lost ancient cultures. Mainstream scientists dismiss these claims, attributing the pyramid-like shape to a natural geological formation, such as a pyramid-shaped mountain called a mesa. Despite skepticism, the image has fueled intrigue and speculation about ancient civilizations on the frozen continent. As strange occurrences continue to unfold across the globe, let's quickly move on to one event that left countless witnesses baffled and searching for answers. Number 10. The Phoenix Lights. On March 13, 1997, thousands of people across Arizona witnessed one of the most mysterious UFO sightings in history, the Phoenix Lights. Over the course of several hours, a large, silent craft was spotted slowly moving across the night sky. Witnesses described the object as either a massive saucer or a V-shaped formation, glowing with bright lights. The event was so significant that it attracted media attention, and even Arizona's Governor Fife Symington reported seeing the craft. Initially skeptical, Symington later held a press conference, criticizing the U.S. government's lack of response. While the U.S. Air Force later claimed the lights were just flares dropped during a training exercise, many still believe this event remains unexplained. And as we continue to explore the realities of what happened that night, the Namib Desert offers yet another baffling mystery. Well, let's uncover them. Number 9. Mysterious circles around the Namib. The mysterious fairy circles scattered across the Namib Desert have intrigued scientists and visitors. Initially, theories proposed that they were caused by termite activity, which could create these barren patches by consuming the roots of grass. However, recent research led by scientists at the University of Göttingen has revealed a different cause. They found that the grass within the circles died off due to water depletion, not termites. This discovery suggests that the formation of the circles is a result of the grass's ability to self-organize and compete for water in the arid desert environment. Despite these findings, some still speculate that UFOs might be behind these unique formations, adding an air of mystery to the phenomenon. Much like other unsettling images from history, the next image you are about to see leaves us with more questions than answers. Number 8. The Falling Man of 9/11. One of the most haunting images from 9/11 is a photo known as the Falling Man, which shows an unidentified man falling from one of the Twin Towers. Captured by photographer Richard Drew, the image has become an emblem of the tragedy's human cost. The man's identity remains a mystery, with some speculating he may have been a worker or a visitor at the World Trade Center. The photo represents a moment of desperation, showing the unimaginable choice some people had to make as they faced flames and smoke. Despite widespread media coverage, the identity of the falling man has never been confirmed, and his image has sparked debates about the ethics of photographing such personal moments of tragedy. Now let's move on to the next story that adds to the growing list of unanswered questions, leaving us to wonder whether the truth will ever come to light about the strange disappearance. Number 7. The last photo at the Island Moor Lighthouse. In 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers vanished from the Island Moor Lighthouse in Scotland under mysterious circumstances. The last photograph taken before their disappearance shows the lead keeper looking unusually anxious just days before the event. The logbook entries also raise questions, with mentions of violent storms and strange occurrences. Despite thorough searches, no bodies were found, and there were no signs of a struggle. Some believe a rogue wave could have swept them away, while others think they may have gotten stuck on nearby rocks. More outlandish theories even suggest that something paranormal might have been involved. This haunting photograph has since become a key part of the lighthouse's legend, keeping the mystery alive for those fascinated by the unexplained. As the haunting photograph deepens the mystery of the vanished keepers, another case, shrouded in even greater mystery, continues to baffle investigators to this day. Number 6. Diatlov Pass Incident. The Diatlov Pass incident, which took place in 1959, remains one of the most baffling mysteries in history. 9 experienced hikers mysteriously died in the Ural Mountains, their bodies found in strange and unsettling conditions. Some were discovered with severe internal injuries, while others had their eyes and tongues missing. The hiker's tent was slashed open from the inside, suggesting panic. Photos taken by the hikers before their deaths have only deepened the intrigue, showing normal conditions turning to chaos. While theories range from natural causes to conspiracy, the case is a haunting reminder of the unknowns still left in the world. What really happened to them? Could we ever truly know? While the Diatlov Pass incident remains one of the unsolved mysteries of the 20th century, there's another strange photograph that has similarly left people questioning the boundaries of time and reality. All right, it's time for our subscriber's pick. In the middle of the night, at a hotel in Norway, guests began to feel an eerie chill. Staff reviewed security footage, expecting to find a simple explanation, like a window left open. But what they discovered was far more mysterious. The footage showed 2 naked women walking down the hallway, holding hands. No one recognized them, and no guests had seen them before or since. Given the chilling atmosphere and the unexplained presence, many jumped to the conclusion that these women were ghosts. But is there another, more logical explanation for this strange occurrence? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Number 5. Beachtime Traveler. In a vintage beach photo from the 1930s, a man dressed in modern attire, complete with a t-shirt and shorts, stands among others in period swimsuits. This sparked wild theories about time travel, with some suggesting that the man might be from the future. However, skeptics argue that the man's outfit could be a simple case of rolled-up trousers and a sweater that appears to be a t-shirt. While intriguing, the image likely captures a common fashion choice of the time, which merely looks modern by today's standards. The mystery of this photo is another anomaly with a more ordinary explanation. And also the line between illusion and the paranormal becomes even blurrier when we look at the next image, the case of Colin Evans. Number 4. The Levitating Man. Colin Evans, a British medium in the 1920s, became famous for allegedly demonstrating the ability to levitate during seances. Photographs of him levitating were taken as evidence of his paranormal abilities, causing a stir in the spiritualist community. However, skeptics quickly dismissed the photos, suggesting they were either staged or manipulated. Some theorists speculated that Evans may have used wires or hidden supports to create the illusion of levitation. Despite the controversy, these photos remain iconic in paranormal history, with many still questioning whether they are evidence of the supernatural or clever deception. As we move from the paranormal to the unexplained, let's look at the images of Costa Rica's mysterious stone spheres, which have left researchers scratching their heads for decades. Number 3. The mysterious stone spheres of Costa Rica. Known as the Diquis spheres, the mysterious stone spheres of Costa Rica are perfectly round rocks, found scattered across the Diquis Delta, with some reaching up to 8 feet in diameter and weighing up to 16 tons. First discovered in the 1930s, while workers were clearing land for banana plantations, these artifacts have puzzled archaeologists and historians for decades. The spheres, made from materials like gabbro and limestone, are believed to date back to between 500 and 1500 AD, linked to the pre-Columbian cultures of the region. Despite various theories suggesting they were used for territorial markers, status symbols, or even astronomical purposes, the true purpose and methods of their creation remain unknown. Shifting from ancient mysteries to a more recent discovery, the next footage we are about to reveal presents an astonishing example of nature's intricate design. Number 2. The underwater crop circles. The underwater crop circles, first discovered by Japanese photographer Yoji Ukata in 2012, are a stunning natural phenomenon created by male pufferfish. These intricate patterns, which can stretch up to 6 feet in diameter, are crafted by the pufferfish using its fins to carve grooves into the sand on the ocean floor, sometimes up to 80 feet below the surface. Initially baffling, scientists soon realized that these elaborate designs serve a practical purpose. The pufferfish creates these circles to attract mates. The female pufferfish are drawn to the grooves in the center of the circle, where they lay their eggs. This unique behavior showcases an unexpected form of biological art and has captivated marine biologists and photographers. And now, we come to the final mystery on our list: the H Darin Lights. What is it all about? And what's intriguing about it? Well, let's find out. Number 1. The H Darin Lights. The H Darin Lights are one of Norway's most intriguing mysteries. These strange, multicolored orbs of light have been seen floating or hovering just above the ground in H Darin Valley since the 1940s. Between 1981 and 1984, the phenomenon was especially active, with sightings happening over 20 times a week. Tourists flocked to the area, hoping to catch a glimpse of these eerie illuminations. While the lights are less frequent now, occurring 10 to 20 times a year, they continue to baffle both locals and scientists. Despite numerous photographs and eyewitness accounts, no one has been able to explain the cause definitively. Some believe it's linked to ionized particles in the atmosphere, but more research is needed. The H Darin Lights remain one of Norway's unsolved mysteries. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching.